We're gonna try this out and see if it works. Facebook has been having some issues, but we are going to try to overcome those issues and give you all a little bit of an update on snow squalls that are going to be working through the Ohio Valley over the next several hours. I do see some people hopping on, so we're live on Twitter and on YouTube as well, or X, if you will. And so if for whatever reason you're not getting this to work on Facebook right now, it's a great time to go follow those other platforms in case Facebook goes down. Head over to X, follow us, BAMWXCom, same thing on YouTube, and get our forecast, or even better, get our Clarity platform. Clarity never goes down. Meteorologists are working on updates right now directly to folks' phones. So I'm going to take a look at the chat here, make sure that we are working on Facebook. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing it on Facebook yet. Give me a comment if you're on Facebook and you're watching. Regardless, guys, I will get started here and chat a little bit about these snow squalls moving in. Hello, Pamela. Thank you for tuning in. And let's get started. So here's a look, guys, at the current radar across the area. Right now, this is the main focus that I have out in central parts of Illinois. If we zoom in here, some of this showing up as rain because temperatures are a little bit warm, a little bit above freezing, but these are mostly snow showers working through here. In fact, Bloomington, Indiana, Bloomington, Illinois here dealt with a very heavy snow squall. And to give you an idea of what that does, here's a look at the snow squall that moved through Bloomington, Illinois. We had numerous reports in this area, very low visibility, but it moves through fast. These snow squalls, guys, they are not persistent. You're not dealing with a situation where you have an extended period of snow. If you take a look at what the sky looked like just a couple of miles to the east of this before it approached, completely clear. Looks like just a little bit of a cloudy day or almost a storm approaching. And so these snow squalls are tricky because they can come on really, really fast and they can produce very low visibilities for a short amount of time and then pass through and be gone. And so certainly something to keep in mind here, guys, that, these snow squalls, it's not going to be a persistent snow this afternoon. We're not expecting that. Not everybody will see snow this afternoon. I want to keep that in mind as well. This is like daytime, summertime pop-up thunderstorms. They're going to be hit or miss in nature. They're going to swing through. You'll get one. It'll end in 5 or 15 minutes or so. And then after that, it'll get sunny again or cloudy again. Then another one will come through. But they can produce quick coatings of snow, maybe even a couple of tenths of an inch of snow, and then they can exit out and it will clear up. So guys, it looks like we're not live on Facebook. That's okay. We'll give some love to our friends on YouTube and on Twitter right now. Certainly wish that Facebook was live, but again, if you're ever in these situations, guys, Clarity, that is where you need to be. We'll chat about Clarity here in a second. I'll show you the Clarity radar. But guys, I want to be sure to give a shout out to our friends at Express Steel. They power these live streams. We wouldn't be able to do that without them. We have a QR code here on the screen that you can scan. If you're in the snow removal industry, get your snow pushers from Express Steel. $100 off with the code BAM. You can scan that QR code, guys, or go to expresssteelinc.com, use the code BAM, and you can get $100 off your snow pusher. And so really appreciate them once again being with us each and every year for the past several seasons. I feel like we've been able to talk about them more this past year or this current year than we have for the past 3 or 4 years. We've had numerous snow at this point, snow opportunities. And so I think we're going to continue to have more of that as we move forward. So again, Express Steel, get their snow pushers, American made, ships anywhere in the US for no cost, which is an awesome perk to have. Let's look at the Clarity platform, guys. And so here's again a look at Clarity. You can start to see some of these snow showers in western Indiana. You can start to see some of those darker blues filling in. That's where those heavier snow squalls are beginning to develop. You can also see a little bit of this activity beginning to fill in here across eastern Illinois. We expect that to continue to happen here over the next few hours. We take a look at the simulated radar here, guys. This is by about 3 o'clock. You can see starting to approach the Indianapolis metro area with some of these snow showers and snow squalls. Again, we're looking for those darker blues. Not everybody's going to see them, but if you get under one of these snow squalls, whiteout conditions for a brief time will be possible. Slick roads certainly will be an issue. And I can't emphasize this enough. If you get under one of those, slow down because you won't be able to see much in front of where your car is. Again, it won't be like last week where it's just the steady snow. It will be quick in and out, but it can cause roads to deteriorate very quickly. It also won't be widespread. Not everybody going to see problems on the roadways this evening. As we continue to go through here, guys, you can see the snow showers really continue to expand. This is by about 4 o'clock, 4:30. 5 p.m. as we're heading towards the evening rush. I'll be honest, I'm probably most concerned about kind of the secondary wave in Western Indiana by about 4:30 or 5 o'clock. I think those could be the heaviest. And those, again, will be moving through central Indiana, northern Indiana, and southern Indiana as we work towards about 5 or 5:30. And this activity, guys, it really spans all the way from northern Michigan all the way down to parts of northern Kentucky, Lexington, eastern Kentucky, getting some of these scattered snow showers and snow squalls to move through. And then by the time we work towards 6:30, these are out of the area. While lake effect snow will continue to be a big issue along the western Michigan coast there of Lake Michigan. And so something to keep in mind there. And so in terms of snow totals, again, I think that with these, you can pick up a quick coating, a quick, quarter of an inch of snow, but it's not going to be a whole lot more than that. But it will bring in a lot of cold air. In fact, if you take a look here, guys, you look at this cold air, and I'm going to close this real quick so you maybe can see it a little bit better. If you take a look at this cold air, this is tomorrow morning low temperatures getting down into the teens across much of Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, lower 20s along the Ohio River down here, single digits across northwest Indiana and northern Illinois. And then take a look at the below zero temperatures across parts of northern Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota as we work into tomorrow morning. And then with that, guys, you can see the wind chills. It's going to be breezy. And so single digit wind chills along I-70, below zero for northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, northern Illinois. And we're talking about negative teens and negative 20s for wind chills up here across Wisconsin, northern Iowa, and Minnesota tomorrow morning. So very, very cold air moving in as we continue with this colder start to the month. We had a couple of days of a warm up, guys, but overall, it's through December 11th. It has been a colder December so far, and one of the colder ones that we've had in recent memory. And while we will have another warm up as we work into next week, the trend leading up to Christmas, guys, has been colder. You take a look at this. I wouldn't be shocked if this continues to turn a little bit colder. We've got another strong front in there around the 20th, and then another one around the 22nd, 23rd. I wouldn't be shocked if we get some decent shots of cold and Arctic air right before Christmas as well. It's an up and down pattern ahead, though, guys. It's going to be a little bit volatile, but it's not a consistently very warm pattern like recent years, and it's not necessarily a consistently record cold type of a pattern either as we work over the next few weeks. Hey, Facebook is live. Hey, I'm getting some people on Facebook, people having issues with it cutting in and out. Guys, if you are watching, I would suggest going over to X or to YouTube because Facebook is having a lot of problems right now, obviously. Or better yet, sign up for Clarity, where you can get all of our official forecasts here, guys, for as low as $8 a month for our starter subscription. You can scan the QR code. I hope if you will throw in the sign up link in the chat here for YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook if it'll let you. If not, I'll throw it in here for Facebook. We'll see if it works. But sign up for Clarity. You can, again, our starter package starts for as low as $8 a month, or you can get our pro package with more professional level details with custom commentary that our meteorologists are sending out right now. So especially in these cases where you get these sporadic snow showers, so important to be able to connect directly with a meteorologist. And again, Facebook might go down, but Clarity by BAM Weather is up and ready to go. We're all here in the office forecasting these snow showers that are working in. Don says, I've got Clarity, so I can be clear. Yes, thank you, Don. We appreciate that. And then, guys, I'll put that QR code back up there for you all. Somebody scanned it. Thank you. Let's get some more scans on the QR code. Would love for you all to get started on Clarity today. I'll go back to the current radar, give you all an idea of what we're seeing out here right now, guys. Again, we're looking for these darker blues. I looked in Lafayette earlier. looked like there was some briefly lower visibility, but it wasn't that notable yet. Again, I'm kind of keeping an eye on some of these heavier pulses out here, but the bottom line takeaway that you're going to see from this is that it is scattered in nature. Not everybody's going to see heavy snow this evening. And even if you do, it will be very brief. We're not looking at notable snow. We're not looking at necessarily even widespread impacts. Not everybody's going to have problems, but where you do get under those heavier snow squalls, you could have some travel issues. Really, anytime between now and 6 o'clock or so this evening, I would say would be the most likely time frame to deal with that. So, clarity is fantastic. Thank you so much, Pamela. Thank you, Dawn. Really appreciate both of your all's supports. Hey, we've got 3 scans now. Thank you all. Appreciate the scans on the QR code. Sign up for Clarity. I know that our team will be putting out Nowcast updates, which are just kind of impending and impactful weather updates to everyone on Clarity as we go throughout this evening. And then, of course, video updates. And if you get our pro subscription, you can get the hourly and the daily insights. I'll be keeping an eye on the daily insights for the Notre Dame IU game up in South Bend in a little over a week, because it looks like it could be chilly, maybe some scattered snow in the forecast. So, definitely going to be keeping an eye on those daily insights on the Clarity platform coming up. We have some really cool stuff coming soon. With Clarity as well. We always talk about, like, Clarity, we're putting human input. We are giving you our actual human commentary. We're not just using AI or model data to forecast. With Clarity, you're getting a real person to give you a forecast. We do have great data in the app, hourly and daily forecast. Coming up soon, our meteorologists are going to have even more control over the forecast in Clarity. So it's just going to continue to get better. I couldn't recommend it enough. And again, guys, I want to give a shout out here to our friends at Express Steel who are powering this live stream. You can get $100 off a snow pusher, guys, from Express Steel. You can scan that QR code and use the code BAM if you're in the snow removal industry. And Express Steel, they're perfect partners because we forecast the weather, they help remove the snow. And I couldn't think of a better partner to work with, especially one that's here local in Indiana, provide snow pushers for really anywhere all over the country, and of course ship anywhere for free, which you really can't get anywhere hardly unless you have Amazon Prime, and you're still paying for that. So really, really appreciate Express Steel being on board once again this year. Highly recommend them. We could not do it without them. Okay, guys, let's see. I'll answer a couple of questions that we have here and see what we got. January looks cold. I do think January has the potential to be a colder month. I do think that is on the table. Let's see here. I know people are having issues on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and YouTube. Make sure that you're getting the forecast, or again, go to Clarity, sign up, and get our updates there. All right. Guys, I'm going to let's see. Facebook is having issues. Yeah, Facebook's having all kinds of issues. So go on X, go on YouTube. We're about to wrap things up here, but those would be the spots to go back and watch this update, or again on the Clarity platform. Clarity is going to give you a lot more details than what I can give you here in terms of timing, in terms of impacts, in terms of a detailed analysis for your more precise location. So I'd recommend that over even just going and looking at X and YouTube. But do what works best for you. So anyway, guys, appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have more live streams coming up for more snow chances over the next few weeks. Stay safe this evening during rush hour. Take it slow if you get under one of those snow squalls, and we'll chat soon.